What's going on, everybody? It's Sean. Welcome back to the channel once again. Gauntlet week still in full effect. In this video here today, I'm going to be bringing you guys part 2 of the introduction to my offense that I like to run here in Madden 21. If you missed the first part, it was uploaded a couple days ago. Go check that out. There's also going to be a couple more parts coming in the next 2 days, so keep your eyes peeled for that. In this video, it's not going to be anything too complex. Like I said, this is going to be so simple and basic. And then starting in the next couple of videos, we'll start to ramp up the intensity when it comes to the content that we're going to pack into it. So in this video here today, I'm going to show you guys the recommended abilities for this offense. And also, I'm going to be showing you guys a play that destroys man coverage. So without further ado, let's take a look here at my offensive unit. Now, go ahead and just ignore the offensive line. As you can see, I have abilities on every one of my offensive linemen. We're not gonna focus on those guys. We're gonna focus on the skill position abilities, being the receivers, my running back, and my quarterback. So we'll start off first here with Mr. Josh Allen, who in my opinion is the best quarterback in the game, and it's mainly because of the ability that we have on him. So we'll go to him here as we wait for this to stop being weird. It's freezing. I don't know why it does this all the time. It's strange. It's very, very strange. There we go. Don't know why it does that. But anyways, the only ability that I like to rock on Josh Allen is the gunslinger ability. Now this ability was just released with him being released last week. It's been in the game for a long time, and this year it is phenomenal. Now you can also use Hot Route Master as well. Hot Route Master is very, very good, but I personally don't need Hot Route Master, especially with the other two abilities that I'm about to show you on my halfback and my tight end. So yeah, Josh Allen, he already has a cannon for an arm, so adding Gunslinger helps him out immensely. He zips the ball in there so quickly. He throws absolute laser beams whenever I throw the ball with him. I absolutely love it. I also had the set feet lead ability with this, which is pretty much essentially Gunslinger, but it's with your feet being set. That's why it's called set feet lead. And allegedly, they stack, but it's not much of a difference when they stack. It's only like 1 frame per second better when you stack the two. Set feet lead, however, as you can see on the right where it says 1 AP, Gunslinger is 1 ability point. We get 10 ability points for our offense and for defense as well. Gunslinger is only 1 of those, and set feet lead is 2. So I did have them stacked, but I thought to myself, like, yeah, it's not really worth having pretty much the same ability taking up 3 ability point slots. So we went ahead, we only have Gunslinger on him. You can use set feet lead if you want. They're virtually the same. Gunslinger is a tad bit better in my opinion, and it actually is better when it comes to releasing and throwing the ball. So yeah, that's what I recommend at quarterback. I also used Michael Vick. Horrible. Do not recommend him whatsoever. He is terrible when it comes to throwing the ball. I'm so glad that we switched to Josh Allen, because Michael Vick, as much as I love him, he just cannot make an accurate ball whatsoever. So yeah, don't use Michael Vick in this offense, but use Lamar Jackson for QB draw, or maybe you can use Michael Vick for QB draw if you want. But anyways, that is it for quarterback. So you can use 1 of 3 abilities: Gunslinger, set feet lead, Hot Route Master. Boom. Next up, we have the running back. And I think it's very universally agreed upon that this is the best and only really good ability for running backs in this game. And that's backfield master. Now we have Christian McCaffrey, who is a receiving back archetype. So he gets this ability for 1 ability point, which is amazing. He has more hot routes and he has improved catching from the backfield. Now Reggie Bush and a bunch of other wide receivers, a bunch of other running backs also get this ability. Fortunately, I don't have the coins to get Reggie Bush at the moment. We've been rocking Christian McCaffrey as of late, and he's perfectly fine for me. And then we have Jermichael Finley, who has been reliable for us. He has been so good all year long, and the ability that we have on him is tight end apprentice, which gives him more hot routes when he is lined up at the tight end position. So those are the only 3 abilities that I use for this offense: Gunslinger, Backfield Master, and Tight End Apprentice. Everything else is on the offensive line, which I know that sounds crazy. I have used, once again, I've used Escape Artist, I've used Set Feet Lead, I've used the Dashing Deadeye, Roaming Deadeye. This right here, this ability set that I'm using with these guys right now has had the most success for me thus far up to this point. Gunslinger / Set Feet Lead on Josh Allen, Backfield Master, and Tight End Apprentice. So those are the recommended abilities. Once again, when it comes to abilities, it is all personal preference. I understand it. Maybe you don't want to run a Josh Allen. Maybe you absolutely want to run with Michael Vick or Lamar Jackson. Once again, it's all personal preference. I'm not sitting here and be like, you have to use this, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, this is what I personally recommend because I use it. So that is it when it comes to the abilities. And once again, I'm spending 6 AP on offensive line abilities, only 4 on skill position abilities. That's going to do it for abilities. Now we're going to head back to practice mode. I want to show you guys how I like to absolutely destroy man coverage. Here we are, fellas, back in good old practice mode where I'm about to show you guys how I like to torch man coverage. Now, if you watched the first part of the introduction to my offense, you know that the formation that I like to pass out of is called this formation right here, single back wing stack. And the play that I like to run is the play there on the bottom. It's called PA dig. Now we're going to go ahead here, and I got 2 controllers active for this. We're going to go ahead and select man coverage out of 3-3-5, the cover 2 man, which is a very popular coverage in this defense, or in this game. It's a very popular defense in the game. We're going to go ahead and back the ball up here a little bit. You're going to want to have the 2 wide receivers. So in this case, Mike Evans and Chris Godwin here. You want them on the short side of the field. Oh, excuse me. Gotta love when I burp, right? The short side of the field means that there's not a whole lot of space here. There's way more space on the other side of the field, which is called the wide side once again. So, what I like to do to make this play pop, and I'm gonna go ahead and set up the popular defense here that everyone likes to run, which is man coverage with a 2 purples on the field, and also they like to spy 1 player as well, especially if they're facing a fast quarterback. Now, what I like to do is I will go ahead and put my tight end, this tight end, by the way, on the wing tight end, on a crossing route. Now, keep in mind, this is where Jermichael Finley would be. He is, once again, the tight end apprentice in this offense, so he will have the extra hot routes. He will be able to get on the crossing route. Fortunately, in regs, Tom Brady gets hot route master, so everyone can get extra routes, which is nice. Once again, that's the greatness of the hot route master ability. But I like to go ahead and put Mr. Gronk here, who would be Jermichael Finley in Mutt, on a crossing route. I like to go ahead and I like to streak this tight end. This is, once again, it's a 2 tight end set. I'll go ahead and I will drag the B receiver, which is Mike Evans. And then what I like to do is I like to motion over Chris Godwin to the other side of the field. Wait till he gets past Gronk. Snap it. You can cancel the play action. And once again, there you can see, well, we got sacked. But as you can see, Godwin gets wide open over the top. We're going to go ahead here and set up this defense once again. Real quick for you. We're actually going to spy everyone because, yeah, we don't want to get sacked like that again. So we're just going to spy the pass rush. So once again, we're going to put an RB on a crossing route. We're going to streak A. We're going to drag B. And we're going to motion over Godwin to the other side of the field. Wait till it gets past the tight end and snap it. And there you can see you can just lob that over the top. And luckily, we caught that one and scored a one-play touchdown. Now, Godwin, I don't know how fast he is. I don't think he's that fast. If you have someone who's extremely fast here, I'm going to show an example of that. I think Scotty Miller is way faster than Godwin. So we're going to put Scotty Miller there instead of Godwin. If you have someone who's very fast and has very good route running at that spot, they will absolutely cook it. Now, unfortunately, Chris Godwin is not the fastest. So he was not able to completely torch the man coverage there. But Scotty Miller should be, because I think he's way faster. Yeah, there you can see. And once again, we got almost sacked by Calais Campbell there. Once again, he's a beast. But there you can see Scotty Miller was able to create a little bit more separation than Chris Godwin because he does have more speed. Once again, we'll go ahead and we'll spy out this pass rush, so that way we don't get screamed at right away. So RB a crosser, A on a streak, B on a drag. It looks like this. We'll motion Scotty Miller over here to the other side of the field. Wait till he gets past the tight end, about right there, and snap it. And once again, there you can see you can just pass lead that up and over. And we're able to torch man coverage. Now, in this position, in Mutt, I have Brandon Cooks, who is a speed demon. My Brandon Cooks has 93 speed right now. That's very, very fast. And trust me, you guys have seen in games, in weekend league games, this route torches people. It absolutely can torch people easily for one-play touchdowns. And we'll show it once again here for you guys. Once again, the play is called PA Dig in the Tampa Bay playbook. We'll go ahead, RB on a crosser, A on a streak, B on a drag. We'll motion Scotty Miller here to the other side of the field. Wait till he gets past Gronkowski and snap it. And right there, you don't want to go ahead and bullet pass it. You mostly want to lob it. Once again, the Buccaneers, they don't have any speed demons like Tyreek Hill or Brandon Cooks, for example. So they're not able to completely burn these guys over the top. But trust me, it works. It definitely works. So that is going to do it here. That, once again, only play I'm going to show you guys here, this play and the abilities, was all I'm going to show you here in this part. The next part, I'm not sure what I'm going to show you yet. We'll cross that bridge when it gets there, but that video will be released very soon. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully you guys are enjoying Gauntlet Week. We're just over the halfway point of it. Stay tuned to my Twitter for everything regarding when I upload and everything. 4 more videos to come in the next 2 days, and then we cap it off with my good old premiere of my podcast on Saturday. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you have any questions at all regarding this video, regarding abilities, regarding anything Madden related, just leave them down below in the comments. I will try my best to go ahead and clear anything that's confusing for you guys, or just answer any questions in general. So thank you guys for tuning in. We will see you guys tomorrow for 2 more uploads. Have a good night. Stay safe. Till next time, Steeler Sean, I'm signing out. Peace.